Hey guys, so today I'm filming a video on my top 3 drugstore blush brands. I haven't filmed a top 3 video in a while, but I will link my playlist down below. So there are a ton of great blush brands from the drugstore, a few of them being Jordana, which they have a lot of shades and these retail for $2.50. We have Wet n Wild blushes, which retail for $3. They only have 4 shades, but these have knock your socks off pigmentation. We also have NYX blushes, which retail for $5, but they have a lot of shades for a variety of skin tones. And Essence blushes are also really great quality. This is a limited edition shade from the Justin Bieber collection, and I'm obsessed with this, so I definitely want to try more of their permanent range. Let me know if you have tried any of those colors and what your favorites are. So all of those brands are really great as well, but my top 3 drugstore blush brands would have to be Sonia Kashuk, e.l.f., and Milani. So first I want to start with Sonia Kashuk, and this is what a Sonia Kashuk blush looks like. This is the old packaging. The new packaging is black, but it is still this slender, which I love. So you can find Sonia Kashuk at Target. I believe these blushes retail for $10 and they have around 8 shades in the line. This shade I have here is Melon, which is a pinky coral. This is a holy grail summer blush of mine. I absolutely love the color. And here is what Melon looks like. It is the top swatch. And as you can see, this is a matte finish. I believe most, if not all, of the Sonia Kashuk blushes are either a matte or a satin finish. They do have a shade in the line called Sunset, which is really popular. It's more of an orangey coral, and I think that one has a little bit of shimmer in it, but it looks mostly matte on the skin. But the formula of this blush is so amazing. Even though it is matte, it feels creamy, which is wonderful. It's not chalky. It goes onto the skin beautifully. So the formula and the color of this blush is why it is a favorite of mine. And because this blush is really pigmented, I apply it with my Sigma F15 Dual Fiber Blush Brush to help give the right amount of color. So the next brand I want to talk about is e.l.f. So the e.l.f. blushes are $3 and they have quite a variety of shades to choose from. I want to say somewhere around 8 or 10 shades. I have 2 of their studio blushes, but this one is my favorite. This is the shade Berry Mary. This is a holy grail winter blush of mine. I'm wearing it today. This is a dupe for NARS Sin. It is a beautiful plum color with some golden shimmer in it, and I love this blush. It is the second swatch right there. And the other e.l.f. studio blush that I have is Candid Coral, which is very pretty and pigmented as well, but the e.l.f. blushes tend to be a harder texture. So I would recommend using an angled blush brush like this because it is a bit more dense and it will help pick up the right amount of product. But this particular blush is really pigmented, so I do use my stippling brush with that. But in general, the e.l.f. blushes are a little bit more of a harder texture. They are definitely not as creamy as the Sonia Kashuk. So the last brand I have to talk about is Milani, and I have 2 of their baked blushes, and I have the matte shades. They do have several shimmery shades in their line. I'm sure you've heard of Luminoso, which is a shimmery peach color, which so many people of so many skin tones are obsessed with. I have yet to try out that blush because I have something similar from MAC, but when these 2 matte blushes came out, I knew that I had to have them. These retail for about $8 or $9. And they do have 8 shades to choose from. So these blushes retail for about $8 and I believe they have 8 shades to choose from. They have discontinued a couple of the shades over the years, but I do have the only 2 matte shades that are available and I'm obsessed with these. Like the Sonia Kashuk, these are very, very creamy mattes, which again is very, very impressive. And the first shade I have is Delizioso Pink, which is a bright blue tone bubblegum pink. It is the 3rd swatch right here. I love this blush, again, because it is that creamy formula. It goes onto the skin beautifully and not chalky. And again, with both of these baked blushes, I use my stippling brush to apply a lighter amount of blush to keep it from looking too crazy because these blushes are really, really pigmented. The other shade that is available is Bella Rosa, which is a rosy red color. And this can be very intimidating, especially on a fair skinned person, but I love it. If I pick up just the smallest amount of this product, it gives me that beautiful snow white flush. So here is what Bella Rosa looks like. It is the bottom swatch. So guys, those are my top 3 drugstore blush brands. I would recommend them all to you. Let me know your favorite shades from these brands, and I would love to know your favorite drugstore blushes in general. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.